and I'm going to choose a time build here. I see best build orders, H&H, Easy Expo. Let's see what's that all about. This is my best build for H&H. You can do any match up with this build. Reapers are the most versatile unit in their army. Upgrades mean a lot for them, and jump jets are the most important upgrade. Ravens add a lot of DPS, and make sure to add them for extra DPS. Ah, that's interesting. So there's going to be quite a few Reapers here. Horner weapons level 2. Ravens. Okay. I'm not sure what H&H stands for. Oh, hopefully that's not anything to do with the different game mode, Heart of the Swarm or whatever. I'm not sure when the Reapers were added. In any case, I'll see what this is all about. Assault Goliath. It could be that this has something to do with a different game mode. In any case, if I won't find something, I'll check this out. So, here we go. And I'm queuing up a few areas. And going Starport Tech Lab. Orbital Command. I'm not sure what Starport Tech Lab. Maybe it's a mistake. In any case, I'm building the supply depot here, and I'm gonna go like that. Assault Goliath. That sounds like a different game mode to me. In any case, I'm gonna go with that for now, and that'll do. I like the star here on the supply depot. The next thing it wants me to go for is the command center. So I'm building another one here. This one needs to still send its workers here. Solgalan, that's certainly some kind of a mistake. Just do this. Build a refinery. Actually, it wants me to build another refinery, and I have quite a few already stacked up. It wants me to build the Reapers. It looks like the Solgalan would stand for the barracks. Now, what I expect here really to happen is I expect this to be some kind of a very different game mode. A game mode that I'm not really sure about. So as you can see now, the workers are bringing in the minerals where they're supposed to in the command center before they go to the refinery, which is something I really like to see. In any case, the next thing I need to do is build an armory. It looks like that's a complete disaster here. I'm just gonna pick up any other build. Let's go Cyclone Hellion build right here. And what do we have? Supply depot, a few SCVs, barracks reactor here. So I'm gonna build that. It wants me to go for couple of cyclones, orbital commands. So here I'm going for a few orbital commands also, and I want my command centers to bring in the SCVs here, right there. Okay, that looks up close really awesome. I checked out my NVIDIA graphics for now a bit, and I increased all kinds of graphic settings there to kind of make it a bit better. Now here it wants me to go for a couple of cyclones, so let's do just that then, and okay, that's D to lower, W to now. I want to see something else. Let's see. That's ED. So probably it's best to go ED for that also, so that I know that he's kind of borrowing and I'm borrowing. Okay. All right. The factory goes in number 2, and orbital commands are in production, cyclones are in production, optics are online, okay. And what else? Here I'm going for the tech lab, and it wants me to build 2 additional Hellions. I'm gonna drop the mills. So 2 additional Hellions. I need that supply depot. Okay, so a couple of supply depots, and then I'm building a couple of Marines, and it seems that I could also go for a starport here. And starport, that's because there's a need for a starport tech lab. Also, I'm going to build myself one of these so that I could start building some more stuff, like the turrets, and I ordered many more SCVs. Gonna go for another tank. Here the Banshee needs to be built. However, the Banshee can only be built if I have the tech lab. Okay, so that's done. I need another barracks so that I could go for a stim, and I'm gonna build here a reactor for the factory. And here I'm being attacked. However, I did manage to successfully defend myself. Okay, that's that's done. And what else? This guy ended up being stuck. Well, that's certainly a complete disaster. I'm not gonna go for that, so let's send the tank here. I'm gonna send him here, and oh, look at that. It looks like I don't know how to siege him anymore. So can you get the hell out of here? It looks like he can't. He won't move through here. Let's just hit this out, and I'll make a few adjustments. It will take some time for it to destroy this though. Okay, that's finally done. And let's get this lifted, and I'm gonna hit him down with a reactor there. Just for good looks, I'm gonna build a supply depot here, drop a bunch of mills, and build myself some more stuff here. Also, I need many more SCVs. Also, I could go here and build myself another command center. In any case, the starport would certainly want me to build a few of these. Here, I need to go for that stim and all the other upgrades. Here I'm gonna go for Hellion Flame. Also a few Marines, they can all go here. And things are not looking bad. I'm gonna build more SCVs there. And so far so good. The tank needs to follow. The tank needs to follow everybody. We do have an SCV with us here. That should not be there. Let's drop some supply depots and see how that would work out. Okay, there's not enough energy. It's more economically useful to not make the drops, but sometimes this may be the most viable thing to do. Okay, engine screaming, and let's get some more troopers there. And what do I need to go next? It asked me for a bunch of widow mines, a few marauders. Here this needs to be added for the marauders, and also medvacs. And I may as well build myself some more supply depots and turrets, so we could defend ourselves much more effectively. So that's it. And it looks like this is where the build ends, and this is what I've got. The widow mines on T, the banshees on F, and I have 3 command centers working, and look at that. I need to siege my tanks. The banshees are unfortunately outclocked, and the widow mines were never borrowed. I'm not even thinking about this too much due to the fact that
mineral field depleted.
I'm not really kind of using them much. In any case, that's what I've got right now. It looks like I could move out on the enemy now. Let's get everybody to follow a marauder, and that's what I've got now. Let's see. I need a banshee cloak, and I may as well drop myself a few mills, build myself marauders, marines, more tanks, a couple of widow mines, a bunch of ravens. Obviously ravens are of utmost importance here. We are getting into a fight. Let's go closer, and here it's going down. Okay, the widow mines are making some connections, but they need to shoot. That's the thing. Let's send the army to engage. Okay. Now they are moving out. They shouldn't be. In any case, I'm not sure where they're going. There's probably another command center out there. But things are looking good for me. I'm gonna get the widow mines borrowed here. The widow mines are being attacked. And let's get a few connections with the widow mines. Now they need to be taken out. I'm gonna get these 2 widow mines in also. Let's see if they can get a shot. So far they're not making nearly as much damage as I would like. I'm going to drop a mule here, and we could kind of spot out what's happening here anyway. the widow mines are being hit. I'm not really microing these well, unfortunately. In any case, that's something to get used to. Maybe an all army tab key would do the trick right here. The widow mines are the last unit here, and these need to be unborrowed and sent in. So they did make the shots. Tanks need to be unsieged, which is hell of a lot of work. The widow mines will only attack ground units, and if possible they probably have to be just separated a little bit so that they can get more land. However, now let's move on to the score screen, and it's time to try this build again. Okay. This time I'll try to follow it more precisely. Obviously the last time I chose the build and it was kind of in the middle of the game, which wasn't really the same. Okay. Now I will queue up a few locations here and there, and I'm building those two SUVs, and now I need to get that supply depot up and running with a refinery done. Then more SUVs need to be constructed with a barracks. Okay, and then I'm filling this refinery up and building more SUVs. Also the orbital command next, together with the Reaper. And the Reaper is good for scouting, but I think that the Reaper is requiring a very skillful play, and only the player that knows what he's doing should go and play the Reaper. Otherwise, he simply should not play the Reaper. That's as easy as that. Because he needs to kind of learn other things like building buildings before he starts to do the Reaper play. The Reaper requires quite a bit of moving around, and that's just may not be for everybody. Okay, so here I'm building. And you know what I'm interested in? I'm interested to know if I can go without an escape key to cancel, but whoa. So is the timer going? Yeah, it looks like the timer is going. I want to unbound escape, so push the dock. Okay, so let's go here and press escape. That would affect 66 units, which means that there won't be a cancel. Drops the current order without performing it and allows you to select a different order. Okay, so basically I will try this out, and it's pretty simple. Right, there's no more escape key. I would have to click on it myself, and that's the thing. No more escape key. So in this case, I will not be doing mistakes. Some like I will not
What's going on? Big job, huh?
be doing things that would cancel the construction of my command centers when they are other buildings when I add them to a group quickly, and I'm not sure if it's possible to go without the key, but I'm going to try. In any case, the timer can continue now. My next objective after this finishes is going to be a starport. I'm also gonna go for the Ghost Academy, and I'm gonna go for this engineering base so that I could get some upgrades. Also the starport. So as you can see, the starport will win over, so that's good. Here I'm building a few cyclones, and I need to also add the barracks in. I don't have an army, and that's not good, obviously. I'm not building much. Okay, here that needs to be cancelled, and I can do it with just one click, simply. Okay, I'm gonna research that, and I'm going for another barracks. The starport is done. It wants me to go for additional Hellions and a supply depot. Okay, probably supply depots would be best if I would build them inside of a base in separate locations, but maybe a corner wouldn't be that bad. Maybe in a batch of 2 or 4. In any case, that's still something to find out. Okay, am I building SCVs? It looks like I am. Also, I could build some more workers. Now, the stim pack needs to be done, but for that I need a tech lab. I'm building a tech lab now. A factory reactor will take place. I'm gonna build myself another factory also. I do have the money for it. Here, this needs to be lowered. And what else do I have here? These two can be done. The factory is in construction, and it wants me to go for another refinery. Fine, let's get some stuff here. I'm also going to drop mills. As you can see, I'm not doing much of scouting with my scanner sweep. Reveals an area of the map detecting cloaked and borrowed units, lasts 9 seconds. Pull down extra supplies, drops additional supplies, permanently increasing the supply output of a target supply depot by 8. Okay, I'm not even sure how much one supply depot increases. So we currently have 62, and let's see what happens when we build more. I'm gonna go for a few additional ghosts. Here I'm gonna build a reactor for that factor. And let's see how much is supply change. It changed by 8, which isn't that bad at all. Now furthermore, I'm building video mines. I need to also build marauders. The ghost is here. Medivacs are here. I could go for more of these. I do have a hell of a lot of money, really, so the ghost will win over everybody. And I will put it on R. The video mine could go on T.
Upgrade.
Right here. So how to get the ghosts? It's kind of very